Hey guys, here's a couple Tacomas, both TRD Sport trucks, Pyrite Mica on the left, silver on the right, long bed on the left. Actually, they're both long beds. The access cab only comes in a long. Double cab has the option for long bed. This is it, so 6-foot bed. 17-inch wheels, good looking wheels at that. Color keyed over fenders, that's the bulgy thing above the wheel. Color keyed rear bumper. TRD Sport also gives you a towing package with it. So on the back, obviously, class 4 hitch and wiring, there's a 7-pin connector there on the left side. Some cool stuff that we changed this year is we gave you a backup camera now, and that camera is mounted there on the tailgate handle, and it reads out on a auto-dimming rear mirror, so when you hit reverse, obviously you'll get a image of what's behind you. 6-foot composite beds. TRD also gives you the power outlet that's mounted in the bed. So that's a 3-prong grounded outlet capable of 400 watts when the truck is running. And then just above it, the deck rail system that comes with 4 tie-down cleats, 220 pounds capacity per cleat, handy for tying stuff down. There's some tie-down points in the back of the box. In the front of the box, no lower mounted tie-down points because we use drains there. The TRD package also gave you privacy glass in the second row windows and the rear window with a slider. And this is pretty sweet on the double cab. The seats fold down, and when you fold them down, it's a plastic back. They'll both do that, and then there's room for people, obviously, in the back. Now, this is a sport package too, because he's a long bed. Behind that seat, there's actually a subwoofer, part of the JBL stereo. It's a really nice sounding radio. It's not bebop, bump, bump. It's just good full sound. Up here in the front, you'll find steering wheel mounted audio controls. You have controls for your fog lights. This activates the power outlet in the bed. Mirrors, of course. This turns off the vehicle stability control and the traction control, but also activates the auto limited slip rear differential. Different than a mechanical limited slip in the sense that it's an open differential out back, and we use brake force to make both rear wheels spin. Next door, our SCA off for safety. We've got too many airbags in the truck, so you can turn the side and curtain airbags off. Side airbags deploy from the ceiling, and there's also an airbag in the side of the front seats that protects inside impact, but you can turn those off if you're off-roading. Also on the steering wheel, there's Bluetooth cell phone controls, because this is a long bed, so you can answer or place a phone call, and there's a talk switch, and then the 2 phone switches there. The rear view, the backup camera is in the rear view mirror, so when you put it in reverse, you're going to see the image of what's behind you right there. That camera actually looks directly at the hitch, so if you're backing up to a boat or something to hook on, it makes it a piece of cake. All TRD trucks also get outside temperature gauge and a compass there in the console that's mounted over your head. So the other truck I've got here is the TRD Sport Access Cab. I'll show you the skid plates underneath it. That's part of the TRD package, and color keyed grille, color keyed mirrors versus black, and color keyed door handles. It was the same on the Pyrite truck that I just showed you. This is a really nice looking truck, an access cab. This again is silver, but that's a good looking truck. The options in the bed are the same, the towing is the same. The difference is obviously the cab size, and the first truck I showed you was TRD Sport Package 2, which gave the JBL. This still has a nice stereo, and TRD does some pretty sweet things with this truck for speakers because there's less room in here. So they actually put speakers in the ceiling. You can't see them, but they're behind the felt covering. But you still have steering wheel audio controls. You won't have Bluetooth, but like the other truck, you will have an iPod integration port here, so you can plug in via the aux jack. The back doors are kind of like, it opens up like a clamshell, so I'm going to pop that side door open. And the back of it is great for storage. You can put people back there, but these seats will actually fold up, and there's some storage underneath. Cargo tie-downs for the bed. So you can flip that seat up, and you can flip that headrest down so you get better visibility. But there is storage underneath this panel right here. The other side of the seat flips up the same and has storage. Most of that storage is occupied by the jack and tire changing equipment, but it's there nonetheless. Both sides of the door, or both sides of the truck open up with the second row door. And that's the access cab. Now, Staff Sergeant Olson, I don't believe you've seen the new store, so let me take this opportunity to show you. Pretty nice, eh? Alright, now let's not get you all sick. I'm going to show you the other colors. So, the room's going to start to move. That is the green color in the Tacoma, and that's in a TRD Sport truck. I'm sorry, a TRD Off-Road truck. And the differences are, look at the wheels. They're 16-inch BF Goodrich tires on 16-inch alloy wheels. The grille is chrome versus color keyed on the Sport. Still has fog lights like the other TRD trucks, but what we're changing is the wheels, the tires, and some of the trim. They also paint the back of the mirrors black where they were color keyed on the Sport trucks, and the back bumper is chrome where it was color keyed on the Sport trucks. That's still a nice looking truck, but I personally prefer the Sport. It just looks a little better. Nah, I shouldn't say that. It just fits my style better, I guess. I don't know what that means. So what else we've got? We got a Pyrite, another Pyrite truck. That's the next two. Both are TRD Sport. That's a basic access cab there in, I think it's magnetic gray. It is magnetic gray. That's about everything. Look at that. Alright, gentlemen. Have a beautiful day.